Technology today are essential and yet it is pervasively growing. The evolution of technology are useful especially for work such as business and educational purposes. Every one of us often use technology to the extent that we are using it on an abusive and obsessive way. A quote by Christian Lusling says that technology is a useful servant but a dangerous master. As a technology student and a user of technology, I somehow reflect myself to this issue. Empowered Behavioral Health 2021 stated that technology addiction, or also called internet addiction or internet use disorder, is a broad term used to describe any obsessive technology-related behaviors. Hence, this informative speech aims to discuss about the symptoms, treatment, and also the physical and psychological health issue concerning internet addiction. Researchers came up with the same conclusions as the experts, that there is no single cause of internet addiction, but there are several factors that play a role in development of addiction. These factors vary from person to person.
According to Hillary from their 2012 study, you may be experiencing an internet addiction. You spend long hours online for non-work related activities, such as browsing the web or playing video games. And notice any of these symptoms. 1. Sudden changes in mood. 2. Intensive worry about what's happening online when you're not there. 3. Not being able to control how much time you're spending online. 4. Increasing your time online to achieve a certain feeling or mood. 5. Withdrawal symptoms, irritability, physical ache, depression, to not reaching the desired amount of time online. 6. Continued online behavior and consumption despite contact with loved ones, or consequences at work or school. The mentioned symptoms may help us to identify whether or not we are already addicted to technology, specifically on the use of internet.
Treatment of internet addiction. If you are worried you have an internet addiction, these are the steps in helping you how to treat internet addiction. First is to set time on your phone and computer. By setting time to your gadgets, this will help you reduce your time spending on your social medias and etc. Because if you spend too much time on social media, it can hurt your mental health. Second is to engage with your community. If you're spending so much online because you're feeling disconnected or out of place from your friends, it's a time to join your neighborhood. You join clubs, community services, barangay projects, and etc. You can meet new people and contribute in the future of your community. The third and last one is meditate. Meditating helps you restore your mental health. In order to meditate, you just need to listen to some relaxing music and feel the vibe in it.
There are physical health issues concerning internet addiction. Technology use may increase the risk of physical issues that include reduced physical activities and sleep problems. There are reduced physical activities mostly because digital technologies requires a lot of sitting and lying down with very little to no exercise most of the time, which is known to have negative health effects such as obesity, cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, premature death, and many more. According to AOF Stephenson, from their 2017 research, indicates that active technologies such as app notifications, emails, and wearable technologies promote exercises and may reduce sitting and lying down. Then there is sleep problem. Mostly using technologies close to bedtime can cause sleep problems because blue light stimulates the brain. Blue light are light from cell phones, e-readers, and computers. A 2014 study conducted by Anna-Marie Chang and others found that blue light is enough to disturb the body's natural circadian system. Due to the disturbance, it makes it harder to fall asleep or lead a person to feel less alert the next day. To avoid the potential impact of the blue light on the brain, people can stop using technologies an hour or two before bedtime. Within that hour or two, you can do gentle activities to wind down, such as reading a book, doing gentle stretches, or taking a bath are alternatives. There are also psychological effects concerning internet addiction. Overuse or dependence on technology may have adverse psychological effects as well, including isolation and depression and anxiety. Isolation is the distancing of oneself from others. According to a 2017 study conducted by Brian A. Primack and others, young adults who age 19 to 32 years found that people with higher social media use were more than 3 times as likely to feel socially isolated than those who did not use social media as often. Reducing social media use by limiting the time you use it may help reduce feelings of isolation in some people. The authors of a 2016 systematic review discussed the link between social network and mental health issues such as depression and anxiety. People who perceived that they had more negative social interactions online and were more prone to social comparison experienced higher levels of depression and anxiety, unlike others who had positive interactions and social support. So, while there does appear to be a link between social media and mental health, a significant determining factor is the types of interactions people feel they are having on these platforms.
Taking everything into account, the use of technology has a great impact to its users. It might be a useful servant but a dangerous master for all of us if we use it on an abusive and obsessive way. Addiction and technology, specifically in the use of internet, is pervasive, especially to the young people today. We should not forget the possible negative outcomes that technology might bring to us. Therefore, researchers came up with the conclusion that setting limitation on the use of technology can prevent us from addiction. Too much use of technology might bring us into isolation, anxiety, and depression. There is no single cause of internet addiction, but there are several factors that play a role in the development of addiction. These factors vary from person to person. Moreover, physical and psychological effects of internet addiction are big and rampant issue in our society today because it affects our health and physical activeness. Warning signs of internet addiction includes excessive use, negative repercussions, and withdrawal symptoms. These signs or symptoms would help us to identify whether or not we are already addicted or abusive in terms of using technologies.